Welcome to Confidence Trivia. We have 8 rounds and 72 total points up for grabs in the area of general trivia. Check the link in the top of the video now or the description to download your official scorecard to keep track of your scores. This is a fast-moving game, so if you ever need a moment, feel free to pause. I'll start by asking 3 questions. Once they're all out, you'll decide how many points to wager on each before the final reveal. Let the game begin. Welcome to the Arena Trivia Titans. We're kicking things off by traveling back to the cradle of civilization. Let's see if your knowledge is as solid as stone. Which Egyptian pharaoh is the Great Pyramid of Giza actually built as a tomb for? Located in modern-day Iraq, which of the 7 wonders was reportedly built for a homesick queen? The Colossus of Rhodes was a massive bronze statue depicting which Greek sun god? It's time to set your confidence. For these 3 questions, assign your wagers 5, 3, and 1. Place a 5 next to the question you are most certain about, a 1 next to the question you find toughest, and a 3 on the remaining question. Your points depend on your confidence. Okay, here are your answers. Starting with question 1, the answer is Khufu, Cheops. For question 2, the correct answer is Hanging Gardens of Babylon. And for the third question, it is Helios. Round 1 is in the books. Tally your points and pause if you need an extra second. Don't let the small stuff get past you. We're shrinking down to the cellular level for round 2. Hope you've brought your mental microscope. What is the term for a virus that specifically infects and replicates within bacteria? Which organelle is responsible for breaking down waste materials and cellular debris? Who is credited with the discovery of penicillin in 1928? Strategic placement is key. Assign your points to the questions you know best. Let's see how you did. Answers starting now. Let's see how you did on question 1. It is bacteriophage. Moving to question 2, the answer is lysosome. To wrap up round 2, question 3 is Alexander Fleming. How did that round treat you? Count 'em up and get ready for the next category. It's time to test your eye for detail. We're looking at the symbols that define our world. Let's see if you can spot the winner. The swoosh logo was famously designed for just $35 by a student from which university? What color is the G in the standard Google logo? Which luxury fashion brand features a Medusa head as its primary logo? Final wagers of the game. Put that 5 on your strongest answer and let's finish strong. Time for the reveal. Let's check the board. Checking the board for question 1, the answer is Portland State University. For question 2, the right answer is blue. Question 3's answer is Versace. Add those points to your total. Feel free to pause if you're still calculating. Now we're setting sail for the high seas. Round 4 is all about the country surrounded by water. Let's see who's a geographic captain. Which Mediterranean island nation is the only country in the EU to use an Afro-Asiatic language as an official language? What is the largest island nation in the world by total land area? Which island nation was formerly known as Ceylon until 1972? Strategy time. Rank these questions. Where is that 5-pointer going? Truth time. Here are the correct answers. Did you get this one? Question 1 is Malta. The answer for question 2 is Indonesia. And the final answer for this round is Sri Lanka. Mid-game score check. Tally your wagers and see where you stand. We've reached the halfway point. How's your score looking? If this training is sharpening your skills, hit that like button to help us bring you more high-stakes battles. And if you're ready to become a true trivia champion, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a trivia preparation session. Now, let's get back to the action for the second half. Get ready to find your rhythm. We're swinging into the world of jazz. Let's see if you can hit the high notes in round 5. Which trumpet player was nicknamed Satchmo or Pops? Miles Davis released which 1959 album that remains the best-selling jazz record of all time? Which female vocalist was known as the First Lady of Song? Penultimate round. Make these wagers count toward your final total. Ready to score? Here come the reveals. Back at it for question 1. The answer is Louis Armstrong. Question 2's correct answer is Kind of Blue. For question 3, the answer is Ella Fitzgerald. Keep track of that running total. Take a moment to pause and add those up. Let's turn up the heat. We're heading into the kitchen for round 6 to look at the science behind your favorite flavors. What is the name of the chemical reaction between amino acids and reducing sugars that gives browned food its flavor? What ingredient is added to heavy cream to turn it into sour cream? Scoville units are used to measure the heat or pungency of what? Final wagers of the game. Put that 5 on your strongest answer and let's finish strong. Let's see if those wagers paid off. Here are the answers. Heading into the late game, question 1 is Maillard reaction. For question 2, we have lactic acid bacteria. The answer for question 3 is chili peppers. Great round. Count up your points. We're heading into the home stretch. Grab your popcorn. We're rewinding the clock to the decade of flannel and grunge for some big screen trivia. Which 1994 film was the first to use extensive CGI to depict realistic dinosaurs? For which movie did Tom Hanks win his first Academy Award for Best Actor? What was the highest grossing film of the 1990s worldwide? Penultimate round. Make these wagers count toward your final total. The moment of truth is here. Let's see the results. Big points on the line now. Question 1 is Jurassic Park. For question 2, the answer is Philadelphia. Closing out the penultimate round, the answer is Titanic. Final tally before the big finale. Pause now if you need to check your math. Hold on to your hats. We're closing out Game 1 with the most powerful forces on Earth. It's time for extreme weather. What is the highest wind speed ever recorded in a tornado? What is the meteorological term for a dust devil that forms over water? Which continent is technically considered the driest on Earth? Strategy time. Rank these questions. Where is that 5-pointer going? For the final time, here are your answers. For the final round, question 1's answer is 301 mph, 484 km/h. The second to last answer of the game is waterspout. And the very last answer for this game is Antarctica. That wraps up another high-stakes session. Total up those points and let us know in the comments if you beat the game or if the wager got the best of you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tag a friend you want to challenge to a trivia battle. Keep that brain sharp by jumping into our next trivia training session, where we'll test your knowledge on legendary monsters, superheroes, and classic literature. Or if you're ready to switch gears, head over to Bible Jeopardy to test your scriptural wisdom. Turn on those notifications so you're always ready for the next drop. Until next time, bye.